I'm a big believer in radiating positivity in a negative world. I believe that you are not a victim, you're a victor in any situation, right? It's based on your perception of the scenario and situation. A lot of things can occur, a lot of things can happen in life that aren't positive. And how do you respond to those things? How do you perceive those types of situations that occur, whether that's daily, annually, one time in your life, right? And those things can cause trauma. So I'm going to tell you a little story tonight about my life. When I was 14 years old, a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, had come over to my house to hang out. Just hanging out in the backyard. We're 14 years old, you know, just chilling. And my friend, who is a very straightforward person, kind of rough around the edges, Bostonian kid, boxer, right, wasn't direct with me. He was kind of hesitant. And I'm like, what's going on, man? What's happening? And he had told me that he was in a car the night before with his brother's friend, and his brother's friend had sold my parents OxyContin. So I found out that my parents were addicted to OxyContin when I was 14 years old from my best friend. It's a tough feeling, right? It's a hard feeling, especially at 14. You're like, what do I do? Why do I deserve this, right? All these things, these emotions came over me. And the only way I got through that situation and scenario was to radiate positivity and not perceive that as a negative thing, fight through that and continue my life to continue to grow. So that happened at 14, right? A lot of trauma. I could have been the victim. And I decided I wasn't going to be the victim. I was going to be the victor. And I had to radiate positivity to get through those hard times as a 14-year-old. Fast forward about 4 or 5 years, Jim's 18, he's going to college, he plays baseball. He's really good at baseball, by the way. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Throw it right by you. Playing baseball, high school, got a full ride to college. I'm like, this is great. I'm going to college, first person in my family to go to college. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm doing it. I can't believe baseball got me there, right? College wasn't in the vision, right? Parents addicted to OxyContin. No one's gone to college in my family. Just wasn't in my vision when I was younger. But that opportunity allowed me to see that vision and go, I'm going to college. Well, about 2 weeks before I was supposed to go to college, got a phone call, and instead of giving me $39,000, which was the total tuition, they said they were going to give me $34,000. I was like, okay, $5,000 difference, no big deal. Talked to my parents. Like, we're not giving you the $5,000. We don't have it. You're not going to college. That was tough, guys, right? Had this vision, had this plan, playing baseball, doing something I loved, and now I'm not going to college. I could have been the victim in that situation. I could have not gone to college, but I told myself in that situation, I'm not going to let that happen. I am going to figure out a way. I'm going to make this happen. I'm not letting this negative situation change my life forever. And what I did was I scrambled and I got into community college 4.5 weeks after the semester started, which they're not supposed to accept you, and they accepted me. And I made it. I got my associates, I went to UMass Boston, I got my bachelor's, and here I am today. An entrepreneur with a level of education I never would have had if I didn't make those choices. If I didn't make the choice to look at a negative situation and see the positive in it and make it happen and push through and fight and have grit and have discipline when everybody's saying no, when all these obstacles are against me. So, again, I believe that we are not the victim, we are the victor. I believe that you can radiate positivity in a negative situation, whatever that situation is, right? We have almost 100 people in this room tonight. I bet you someone's suffering from something negative, right? Someone's parents sick. Someone's friend passed away a couple months, right? Someone's battling addiction. Someone's trying not to consume alcohol tonight at this event, right? We're battling these negative things, And we have to be positive in those situations to radiate positivity and get through them. So I just wanted to share that story because I think a lot of people in this room with the world today, the negativity around the world today, need to hear this. They need to hear that you can get through these things if you radiate positivity. Can I ask everybody in this room to say radiate positivity with me on 3?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Radiate positivity. One more time.
Radiate positivity.
All right, we're going to